Hello, welcome, and my love to all of you. This is Anshu Sharma here. We have been engaged in a spiritual war for many years now. It is time for everyone to come to intellectual grips with this. Because whether you like it or not, we all are in the middle of this war. In order to combat, we need our warriorship. Is sugar lowering our warrior energy? Let's have a look. We all have seen the results of studies that show how sugar can damage the liver and cause insulin resistance that can lead to diabetes. As insulin levels regulate cell growth, some studies link to how sugar breaks our hormonal regulators, increase the risk of cancer, and sets in motion the key factors associated with the heart disease. It is time we seriously have a look at why we are slaves to sugar and how sugar is lowering our warrior energy. When we take sugar, a hit of the brain chemical dopamine signals, oh, that's good. A warm, fuzzy feeling ensues, and we want to have more of it. We want to have more of that stimulated feeling, which addictive drugs like cocaine, nicotine, alcohol, and heroin do, because they also stimulate this feel good feeling, and it feels good, let's do it again. This pathway in our brain gets stimulated. Our brain lights up when we think of sugar and other addictive drugs. Now, sugar is addictive, we all know. Our body will crave it when we have it more and more, and will want to have it more. When we combine sugar, refined sugar, with refined carbohydrates, we are asking for war in our body. When we are under stress, the cravings of refined sugar and refined carbohydrates increase. And then it is no longer maintaining a balance in our body. If the body has been a host for a high acidic level, which stress plus refined sugar and refined carbohydrates create, then there is also potential of candida to grow in our body. Besides that, there is weakening of the immune system. The weakening of immune system increases inflammation as well. During our current crisis, we all need a strong immune system, so then we can fight any onslaught of bacterial and virus infections. When we take more of refined sugars and carbohydrates, it also weakens our body's defense system. When the warriorship or the defenses in our bodies decrease, then we have got less power to defend against any bacterial and viral infection. Increased sugar and refined carbohydrates intake puts enormous stress on our hormones, and levels of glucose and insulin increase. When you consume a high sugar item, your adrenal glands kick in and release cortisol to help rescue and balance our inner system. But over time, if we continue to keep on consuming high sugars, your adrenal glands exhaust themselves trying to regulate sugar levels, and ultimately you are left feeling depleted and wanting more to get you back to that high again. Located around the navel in the area of the solar plexus and up to the breastbone is the source of our personal power that governs self esteem, our warrior energy, and our power of transformation. The Manipura chakra or solar plexus chakra also controls our metabolism and digestion. When you feel self confident, you have a strong sense of purpose and you are self motivated. Your third chakra, the solar plexus, is open and healthy. Taking increased sugar quantities along with refined carbohydrates, our solar plexus chakra get imbalanced. A imbalanced solar plexus chakra decreases our personal power. It also decreases our self-esteem and our power of transformation, decreasing our warrior energy. Over time, we feel less of self-confidence and our strong sense of purpose also decreases. In current times, we cannot afford our decreased warrior energy when we need our strong body's defenses against any bacterial and viral infection, and we require a strong immune system. When we experience the solar plexus imbalance due to high intake of sugar and refined carbohydrates, we suffer from low self esteem. And we also suffer from difficulty in making decisions. We also suffer from anger and control issues. When we suffer from self confidence issues, self esteem issues, and we find there is an emotional fog in our brain and we are finding it difficulty making decisions, we find perpetual anger and negative emotions issues, then we may stop and look at our sugar and refined carbohydrate consumption. It might be possible that your solar chakra is blocked and therefore you cannot achieve its full potential. Notice how your third chakra feels when you give it choices regarding the subject you are struggling with. A sinking or nauseated feeling may tell you that your decision is wrong. If you present your solar plexus with the right choice in your food intake and other emotional and mental decisions, you may feel lightness in the area of solar plexus, and you may even feel like that now you can breathe easier. Deactivating our stress responses with yoga, breath work, or meditation are a vital part of releasing the sugar strong stranglehold on you. So you may like to look at these options of deactivating your stress response through yoga, breath work, meditation, and also decreasing your sugar intake. Usually, our cravings and our addictions stem from a spiritual void which we tend to seek to fill with sugar. So instead of running to refined sugars and refined carbohydrates and sugars, then if we can just take a break and we look and consider the activities that make us feel content, balanced, and whole. We try stimulating, excuse me, our senses with pleasurable moments, like taking time to look at the sky and the stars, listening to music, dancing, or involving ourselves in some sort of artwork. We take in something that smells delicious or cook something with delicious, and we make healthy contact with people. So instead of looking our looking to have an embrace in sugar, we seek to find a loving embrace in the activities we really like. When we are seeking sweetness, then we can find the sweetness in many other sources which truly matter to us and also fill up that spiritual void which we are feeling and which we are trying to fill it with our sugar craving. When we make a shopping list of our week of meals and we prepare sugar-free snacks, we can avoid grabbing sugar on the run. Detaching from the behavioral patterns of sugar eating, we can also disassociate with our negative thought patterns as well. And we can avoid spiraling into guilt shame cycle around food. So this is the time when we are in the middle of the spiritual battle. We need our self-confidence, we need our self-esteem, and more important, we need a healthy immune system. We need our warrior energy so that we can fight our viral and bacterial infection better. It is time we have a serious look at the food we are consuming. And we really make a connection to what we are eating. Are we consuming refined sugars and refined carbohydrates, which in turn are imbalancing our solar plexus and creating fear, anger, loneliness, and other inadequacy in our psyche? We can be aware and make a connection with the food we are eating and our emotional states. When we have a better control on the foods we are eating, then in turn we can have a better internal control on our negative emotions and transform these emotions by our food choices into positive emotions of balance, love, and power. When we are feeling the emotions of love, joy, happiness, and experiencing the powerful emotions, then we are more likely to create our powerful realities individually, and also we contribute to the collective unconscious patterns which we are in a way creating for the humanity. So we not only benefit ourselves, we also benefit the whole. Thanks for listening. In my YouTube channel Anshu Sharma 9D, there are various playlists. Depending upon your interest, you can choose a particular playlist which you like, such as emotional integration, quantum creation, mind patterns, and also please leave your comments if you would like me to speak on a particular topic, or if you have a persistent nagging issue which you like to have more clarification on, I would definitely like to seek to see that and expand more on that topic. Lots of love and light. Bye for now.